All right, so for this one, I'm getting a lot of questions about order flow and macros in the AM session. I try not to cover too much about macros because I trade something a little bit different. I do use macros, but I don't like go every day looking for a macro. I actually trade the opens, which is 9:30 and 8:30, depending on the news driver. For anyone who wants to know, like I do trade macros, but the day would have to like present that for me. But I don't go looking for a macro. But every day I look for my opens, and what the opens do, which is purge. I'm gonna go over something real quick. I wasn't planning on it, but I'm just gonna put this out there. 9:30. Let's say you're looking for sell side, like here. What 9:30 would do if you're looking for sell side is it will just take out opposing liquidity, or it will hit a opposing inefficiency. It would hit that, and then break down, and then go for your draw, which is sell side. You know, that's just the basic theory right there on what that 9:30 does. You'll know ahead of time, but that's basic on what that 9:30 does. So more for this one, I'll be blending the order flow, like order flow and macros to your draw. If you don't understand how the 9:30 works, if you do understand, that's good. If you don't, then there is a link in the description. There's a discount going right now for the rest of December. So grab it if you want to learn more about how this 9:30 works. Looking at this is a daily fair value gap. So this is a fair value gap high, fair value gap low. Stepping out to the 15. This is this SIBI right here. So this SIBI I'm looking for as a draw, potentially here. So I'm looking for price to get into there off of this. And the reason why I was looking for that is because price is going lower. I was expecting a retracement. So I used this daily for value gap first to retrace and then go with the original flow, which is sell side. Dropping back to the 1 minute. How you know if a fair value gap is going to hold, or most likely to hold, is the order flow inside of it. So if you don't know what market maker buy and sell models are, again, there's a link in the description. But if not, go to ICT and watch his market maker primer course, which will help you more about time, and then watch his market maker videos on MMX and models. But the basic theory is when you blend market maker models with time, so 9:30 and market maker models, and then you blend your premium discount arrays, which are like BISIs and SIBIs and P arrays, essentially, like you'll start to blend a lot of concepts and have a better chance of getting successful trades. As you can see here, there was no shift. Price dipped in, ran up, there was no shift. I took the trade here on this candle, but there was no shift. The reason why I took it was because of the higher time frame stuff going on. So as you can see, there's an inversion here. Plus a BISI. So inversion plus BISI, we hit a higher time frame PD array. Price then shifts right here on this candle. That's a shift. And then just hovers on this order block, and then price runs originally to the draw. So this is your 950 to 1010 macro. A good entry here. Price runs up and then hits your take profit, and I will show executions on this one. So I bought this off this daily fair value gap, and then took profit right here, and then I got off. And usually I'll be trading between 9:30 to 10:30. If you guys want, we're doing a live stream tomorrow. So if you can see this video now, we're doing a live stream tomorrow. So if you guys want to join the live stream and see some of this stuff live, the Discord is down below, so you can follow along with us. Because when I live stream, I'm not looking to hold anyone's hand the whole time while I'm there. Like, That's not what I'm doing. You kind of got to, keep up the pace and get with the community. Don't ask too much basic questions because it's not really for basic, Like I'm not trying to take someone who's new or doesn't understand anything about what I'm talking about and then want me to help them. Like that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people who have an idea on how to trade, just can't really put the pieces together, just not beginner stuff. So if you guys want, we'll be live streaming tomorrow. And more on the order flow tip. You see these equal lows here. How you know if your fair value gap and breaker is going to work is if you can spot a pool of liquidity, a pool, at certain times of the day. And as you can see here, this is 9 o'clock, 9:30 is coming up. But the point is your order flow is good when you have a draw. So before you start learning about order flow, like breakers and order blocks and whatnot, figure out where price is going and they work together. Yeah, they work together, but you need to understand each component, individually. So, have an idea. So sell side and then make the pieces make sense. So looking at this here, you can see price hits this fair value gap here, breaks down, market structure shift in here, the breaker, price taps it, and then hits your equal lows down here. There's a million different trades you're looking at. I'm going to name 2 to 3 maybe, but there's a lot of trades you can take in here. You can be the guy who waits for price to hit this and then shift and then take that sell. You can be the guy who, let's say prior to this fair value gap here, it tapping in there. You could be the guy to long it into there and get your day over with and then not have to trade down to here. There's a lot of different types of trades you can do, So don't let anyone mold you too much into one thing. But like in here, this is the MMXM going into this. Be the guy that would trade up to here. You can be the guy that trades down into here. You can be the guy that lets it, that just trades into here. You really pick what you want to be and you just wait for the opportunity. So like at this very moment, someone could be spotting a market maker buy model in here going to this level. It could be you. It might not be you. There's another guy waiting to sell this level right here. So you might be the guy that trades from here down to here. And there's your other take profit. Or you might be the guy that might see this breaker here and want to react on a lower time frame for a short. Maybe you need more confirmation in what you're seeing here. And then price digs up into the breaker, and then you can look for a 1 minute market maker sell model, obviously into sell side. And it's tapped right there at 2 p.m. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to be doing reviews on the revamp and how I take my trades. So heading out to the daily. Okay, this candle's big. We got to take this back. We're looking at the top of this fair value gap to the bottom. I use this for intraday timing. So this could have been a draw, previous day high, and also this volume imbalance here. I didn't see this in real time, but these are the only levels I had. And then dropping down to my 15. So this is the high of that daily fair value gap, and this is the low. As you can see, price dips into it. And also on the 15-minute time frame, that's why this is my best friend, is because I seen this SIBI, and I use this actually as a draw for price to get into. So one thing with the revamp is look for 15-minute draws. Drop it down to the 1 minute. You can see price hit it, came up, inversion fair value gap. I believe I entered on this candle. And then my take profit, of course, was this high. And price did do a little consolidation and then eventually ran up, hitting my take profit That's where I left, and usually around 10:30 is where I would for sure be off the chart. And this macro played good, the 950 to 1010. This fair value gap here ran into buy side, but I'll show you my entries and executions here. BISI, 15-minute SIBI. I wasn't too focused on liquidity. I was more focused on where price was going to be going. So this BISI here, you buy that and then watch your market maker buy model unravel into your draw. That's how you trade the revamp. For the regular trading hours, there wasn't really a gap, but I did take that in consideration.